So a small child walks up, and small child logic. You know, okay, at Christmas, Santa Claus comes on Christmas Eve and he delivers all his presents, and he comes to your house and he comes down the chimney and leaves them and goes, right? Yeah, that's right. What if you don't have a chimney? Will Santa still come to my house? I go, well, yeah. Well, then how does he get in? Ask your mom and dad. Then that got me to thinking, you know, I saw some graphics here a while back about a Santa Claus magic key. So I thought this would make a good little gift thing, and something I'm going to be offering at this craft show I'm going to. So I picked up a package of Sublimation key tag blanks. These are about 1.5 inches by 2 and something. The measurement, I did this in metrics earlier. 2.5 by 1.5 inches. And they come with the rings, and they come with some nifty little tassels. So I'm going to bring you on the computer here, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm making. Okay, so what I have here are some graphics that I purchased from one of the sites I belong to. It's designbundles.net if you're interested in purchasing these. I'm not sponsored by them. I actually bought this. And these are the graphics I'm using here, and I'm printing these mirrored, of course. And it sounds like the printer is just about done printing. And I'm going to be making several sets of these, but I'm not putting the same graphic on each side. I'm going to alternate them so that one side is different from the other. This kind of gives you an idea of Santa's magic key for our home without a chimney. Maybe that'll answer some questions for these kids. So here's my graphics right here. I've got them printed out. There's 3 sheets of these here, and I've already done 3 sheets. And in order to do this quickly and efficiently, since I'm doing a lot of them, I am doing this all on one sheet. I'm not cutting them apart. Everything is laid out on the sheet and heat taped down, and I'll heat press these all as one big unit. And I'm going to be using my big heat press today because I already have it fired up. You can also do this with a smaller heat press or with a Cricut Easy Press. With a Cricut Easy Press, just make sure you keep good firm pressure down and don't move while you're doing it. You're going to end up with a little bit of ghosting. Time and temperature 360 degrees for 60 seconds. Okay, as I said, I'm using a big heat press today because I already have it warmed up for some other projects I was doing. So I'll just get all my graphics set up here. You see they're all heat taped down like this. What you want to do is put it with the sublimation paper on top. You need to do this carefully so your items do not shift. I have a piece of paper underneath in case there's any ink bleed. And I'll be putting a piece of paper on top for that same reason. And I'll put this in and lock it down. And of course, these are hot, so you'll want to have some gloves on. And I've got a couple more sets of things to do here. This here is a completely different project, but since I've got the heat press going here, we're going to do them all at once. And while this other batch is cooling off a little bit before I pull them, I'll kind of show you what these look like here. This is just done on one side. And of course, I'll be doing a different graphic in the same theme, but on the other side for each one of these. And in case you were wondering what my other project was, a couple little keychain things here. These are also keychains. The yin and yang, yin yang, yin yin, yeah. And I'll be doing the opposite on each one on the back side. And these are some little monsters for great-granddaughter to play with, these refrigerator magnets. So as I mentioned before, what I'm going to be doing here is put the opposite graphic For example, this one is magic key here, so I am going to take this one, put this graphic on it, the other side. And it's just a matter of getting things lined up where you want it there. And I made these graphics just slightly oversized so that I wouldn't have any white edges. And so on, and I'll get the rest of these all done. We'll press the other side. Okay, got these off the press and got them cooled off here, and I just got to pull them all off. And as you can see here, we got one graphic, I'll get that to focus, one graphic on one side, a different one on the other side. So I'll get all these prepped. I'll show how these chains go on. Okay, here's what the finished thing looks like, and I'll show you how to put these together. A little bit fiddly. You're going to have good dexterity to do it. You have the little tassel, that's easy. You got the ring with a chain on it. There's a little split ring you need to put in down here. I'll show you how to do that. The split ring is small. It's like this here. And that goes through this hole up in the corner. You kind of curl that around. Hopefully you can see this. Curled around like that. Take your chain. Put the end link through one end or the other of it. Then you take what I call tiny tools, a very small pair of pliers, and you just squeeze those two ends together. So it'll end up, hopefully this will focus and you can see that. It'll end up closed like that. And then you can pick whatever color tassel you want to use, and it's just like putting a key on a ring. This part's pretty easy. Oh, just like that. And I got a whole bunch more to do here. So here we have it. I have a couple of these here, and as a little bonus, I actually put a key on them. So I happen to have a whole bag of keys that are all the same. They're for master locks. They don't go to any locks I have. I've got several hundred of them. They've been in a can for years, so I thought, well, we'll throw a little key on there. And of course, you see what I'm going to be selling these for at the craft show, $3. I think that's reasonable. Not much time in this. These are not expensive. The little ring there was a little fiddly until I caught on to how to do it quick, and then it went along real fast. So this is a little idea of something you can make for yourself, for some gifts, or to sell. And it'll answer that question for those little kids that, well, if Santa can't come down the chimney because we don't have one, how does he get in? Am I not going to get any presents? All you need is one of Santa's magic keys. Hope you got something out of this. Appreciate getting a thumbs up if you did. Of course, we're always looking for subscribers. I'm Roger in the loft above the shop. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.